Welcome to Earl Stewart on Cars.
Here's a text from somebody. Earl, I have to disagree with the comments you made last week during your morning tip of the day when you dissuaded listeners from buying premium gasoline. I have a large V8 engine in my Crown Victoria, and while my user guide recommends 87 octane, I have found that running 93 premium makes my engine run smoother. I get better gas mileage, and my car buff friends tell me that running premium will burn out the carbon deposits on my engine valves and run cleaner. Am I wrong or right in my assessment? If I'm right, why not pay a little more per gallon and get all these benefits? Now, I'm going to address the non-technical issue. The answer is this, that the manufacturers are ultra-conservative, and when in doubt, they recommend a higher octane. The recommendation from the show, and this Rick Kearney endorses this, if it says required to use high test in your car, you should use high test. If it says recommended, you can experiment and go to the next grade down. It doesn't have to be regular. It could be just the next grade down. You go to high test, super. And if you don't get any pinging or noticeable performance problems, keep on using it. It's not going to hurt your car. Now, you might get a little bit better gas mileage with high test. I'm not sure. But you're going to save so much more money on using regular than high test that it'll offset any loss in gas mileage. As far as saying about the engine valves running cleaner and burn out the carbon deposits, I'm skeptical about that, but I'm going to defer to Rick on that question.
The difference that you've got to understand between these gasolines is what's called the octane. And the octane rating determines how fast the gasoline actually burns in the engine. Now, you've all heard the term ping or knock, but a lot of people don't really know what that means. What's happening is that lower grade gasoline, lower octane rated gasoline, actually tends to explode too quickly in the engine because of that low octane rating. The higher the octane rating, the slower the gasoline will ignite and burn. A slower burn will actually burn better and more completely, thus creating less carbon and allowing you to get better use of that gasoline. The engines have what's called knock sensors, and it detects that explosion actually that's occurring too quickly, and it will actually retard the timing on your engine in order to compensate for it. Now, what a lot of people will find is when you're stopped at a traffic light, the computer will compensate back and it will try to advance the timing as far as possible, and then when you take off from the light, if it starts to knock, it will retard that timing. Now, this can actually cause you to lose a little bit of performance. So if you hear that couple little ting, ting, ting just as you're getting started, try switching to the mid-grade gas to get a little better fuel economy and a little better use of the fuel and a little more power. If that works, stick with it. If not, you might be better stick with the low-grade gas if your car runs great on it.